Hey guys, welcome to Heg TV. This is my NHL 15 thoughts and gameplay reactions. With the EA Sports Access, I guess it's called, I almost said season ticket, that's what it was on the 360. You can play the game for 6 hours, 5 days early. And I love how no one really knew about that until before Madden came out. We thought, yeah, we're going to get the game 5 days early, just like you did on the 360, only it was 3 days early. No, you get the game 5 days early, you can only play 6 hours. Which means if you spread it out, you can play an hour and 10 minutes every day. Which, most of us gamers, we want to play a game for a couple hours throughout the day. Maybe not in one stretch, but we kind of want to play more than an hour a day, or after a day or two, use up your time. That is just such an EA move right there, and I'm actually surprised it shocked me when I found out. But back to the positives of this game. The pregame, I love Old Chick and Mike Emery. I love that the green screen, they actually use them and not some crap rendered version of them. This pregame where they're talking about the goalies and stuff, that looks amazing. I love that they use the NBC and they got the rights to that stuff, because it just adds to the presentation, which to me adds to the experience a little bit. And even on the ice and stuff, you can see where the skates have been on. You can see the little marks in the ice, and you can see the ice spray coming off the skates every time, which is awesome. You can see the marks on the board. We have real stadiums now, which we didn't have before. And the gameplay starts, which for me is where the video takes a downhill. They spent all their time on the puck physics, which really needed done, because NHL 14, the puck was pretty much like a basketball bouncing around the boards, and it got old quick. Because they didn't have that problem in NHL 13, they didn't have that problem in NHL 12. No, it was in NHL 14 that the puck magically bounced. But luckily they brought some scientific guy who did a lot of stuff before, not even in video games, to help them figure out how to make the puck not go 30 feet into the air. And yet we're giving these people $60 for a freaking video game, and they need to get someone from NASA or something to fix their freaking puck. But that's not the only. That's one of the positives with the gameplay, and that to me is probably the only positive when it comes to playing this game. This is I recorded this game earlier because I wanted to be clear-headed and not stop mid-thought like I did in LG games, where I'm actually thinking about the game and thoughts at the same time. And yeah, it's a lot easier to voice over this like I am now. But I gotta say, this is gonna be a perfect example you're seeing right up here. If the clunky defense is so irritating that the computer can just glide like a gazelle, and yet every time you touch the stick, oh wait, EA goal, NHL 15 on the next gen, and that shit still happens. Thanks, EA. But back to the stick, it's every time you touch the stick, your guy just jumps back and forth. There's no in-between glide. Like, it's not a smooth movement. So really, if you have to kind of go back and forth like you usually do on the stick, trying to position yourself as the play progresses, it's choppy, it's clunky, it's something that makes me want to go back and play NHL 14 on the 360. Oh wait, I got rid of this because I thought NHL 15 for the next gen was going to be a great game. It's sad when the people on the 360 are going to get a better experience than the people who spent money on the next gen to play better games, because EA said, like with the next gen, we have so much more like room to do so many different more variables. Like all 12 players on the ice are now live, which is something they couldn't do on the 360 because it just couldn't handle it. But the sad thing is, they have all this more technology to work with, and yet they put out an even worse game than they did last year. And trust me, I was one of the few people who defended NHL 14. Most people hated it. I didn't think it was that bad. I know like EA could have done better. I know some of the stuff they should have probably improved on. They improved on one, and pretty much messed up everything else. And you know what? The goalie play is actually worse this year than it was last year. Watch this goal. If the first one was a proof enough, the puck went in without the guy's stick even touching it. Like, it went in before he even moved his stick on the last one. This one's even worse. Look at this. The play is at the red dot, and the goalie is laying on the ground. You're going to see it better in this next angle. Yeah, he's on the ground before the puck's even shot. Really? This is the best you could come up with? And that's not even talking about EASHL, which really I wouldn't get into. FIFA 14 came out right when the next gen came out. They had no problems putting club in. You're telling me after a year of not making a next gen game, this is your first attempt and you just couldn't do it? Really? The second most popular game mode, if not the most popular game mode, on the 360 for NHL 14, and you just can't fit it in? Oh wait, we can do an OTP update, it's just going to be a little bit. Really? That just blows my mind. How dumb the people making EA NHL 15 are. I mean, Rammer, I really think he should lose his job over this. I truly do. Because the 360, oh yeah, we can fit a club in that, but the next gen, which has better everything, you just can't do? Really? It's like Call of Duty saying, you know what? Our multiplayer is amazing. But we're going to kind of take that out, and you're only going to be able to play campaign with one of your friends. It's only going to be a two-person game, I'm sorry. I know we've had a lot of success over the last few years with multiplayer, but just with this game, it's just not going to work. We can't fit it in. I mean, we might make a panel for future games. I mean, we'll get some of those people who played Call of Duty before, and we might bring it back in the future, but you know what? For Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, we just can't do it. But have fun on campaign mode, and our Call of Duty Ultimate Team mode, where you can get different soldiers and play other people, your soldiers, and see who's better. But yeah, playing with your friends, you're going to have to wait a while. I just can't explain how mad I am, and that to me is why this game is a no-buy. Or if you buy it for the 360, and even then, you gave me these people who are going to give you a crap product for your money. So to me, I'm saying NHL 15 is a no-buy. Like, I feel like I overpaid for this game for the EA access. Like, I feel like I got ripped off just for the couple bucks I pay a month for the EA access. So, I hope this video helps you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon.